everyone, Kathy back with Big Barn Blooms. How are you today? Happy Thursday. Look what we're making today. I'm excited to show you guys this one because it's super simple even though it doesn't look real simple. But we're just taking a little seagrass basket that's pretty basic, right? And we're making it into a basket design using stems, yes, but look at the cute little bunnies in the middle, nestled all in there. This is going to be a really fun and easy project. Anyone can do this one. This is like so basic. That's why I'm so excited to bring it to you. So when you come on, say hi, tell me where you're watching from, and I'll get my iPad going and we'll get started on this guy. Let's see here. And hopefully I can bring this up. All right. Hi Joyce from Pennsylvania. How are you doing today? Thanks for coming on. So what do you guys think? Isn't this a cutie? And there are going to be some choices in color when we design this today. So I wanted you to, have a little input into what we're doing. I love the lavender. I haven't done a lot of lavender this year, and I've actually gotten requests for it. They're like, are you going to do more lavenders and purples for spring and Easter? And I'm like, sure I will. Look at that. But I didn't want it to be too overpowering. We didn't put a lot of big blooms in. I am going to give you a choice, though, when we make the new one. So let's see who's on. Hi, Virginia. Good to see you. Okay, guys. So I already have the basket set up with the bunnies and some foam. It's pretty basic. Hopefully you guys know how to put your foam in by now. By the way, because I know I'll get DMs, this was from Home Goods. You guys go in their kitchen section. This was in their kitchen where all their little trays and little things are. Maybe at your Home Goods it'll be in the basket section, I don't know. But these little trays are really, really awesome to do arrangements in. And the one thing I love about them, and I think we touched on this on another live, is they're light for shipping and they're not breakable. So it makes it an easy ship. So Home Goods, so check it out for containers like this, great to create in, and not super expensive. So here's this little guy, I'm going to put him up over there, and we'll get started on this one. So all I did was use glue. Glue attaches very well to seagrass baskets. So just cut your foam. I actually used scraps, so there's 2 different pieces of foam in here. No one ever sees it, you guys, so if you need to put 3 or 4 scraps together to fill a larger container, do it. You don't need to think I need a bigger piece. I gotta go get a bigger piece of foam. No, go through your scrap box, put them all together, line them up, they're great. So all we did was use glue for that and glue for the little, these are resin bunnies. And those were also from Home Goods. Aren't they adorable? Look at those 2 little guys. So that's all we need to do to start. We've got that, and then we can start adding our stems. So let's see who's on. Frenchie, hi Frenchie. This is a fun one. I think you'll want to do it, Frenchie. Hi Joyce. Thanks Joyce. Michelle. I'm doing really good, Michelle. Thank you. Let's see, Gloria from Chico, all the way from Chico so far. Isn't the weather incredible today? I don't know about Chico, but ready? We had gusts. So did you guys, I'm sorry guys, I just have to talk to her from Chico. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock last night. So all day yesterday it was storming. I didn't do a live because our Wi-Fi was spotty. It's like, I would go live, it would kick me off. I would go live. So you guys never even saw me yesterday. I finally just gave up. I'm like, whatever. So anyway, I was going to go live on the fly. But last night, 8 or 9 o'clock, we had the most horrendous thunderstorm. The sky was lit up. We had hail so heavy. I'll see if I can find a picture because we went outside last night. It looked like it snowed here. And our gutters were overflowing with hail, and our downspouts that come up in our yard, we still have piles of hail outside. What time is it? 4 o'clock. So it was incredible last night, and it went on for quite a while. Did you get those in Chico? I'm just wondering. Did you guys float away, Gloria? I'm just wondering. It was crazy. Rosalva, hi from Arizona. Pam, aren't they cute, Pam? I love these. But anyway, it was crazy last night. Norma, hi. So yeah, it was nuts. It was nuts. But we got a little sunshine right now, but it's supposed to get bad again later today, so we'll see. And very, very cold today, which I kind of enjoyed. I have my window open because it gets so hot in here, as I say almost on every live. But I got my window open. I'm like, I'm enjoying the fresh air. So this is what we're doing. I'm excited about it. So let me show you some of the stems we're going to use. Okay, not those, because those are your choices. And I'm going to show you those. I'm going to use some new stems. Yeah. Some of the stems that came in my order. These are the first ones I want to show you, because these are our greens. Yes. Okay, first of all, let's see. I've got those. I've got those. Got that. 2, 3. Yep. Okay. So the first one, you might be wondering how we made it look like a basket with stems. Yes, with stems. So easy to do. And I'm telling you guys, once you do this, you're like, I'm making some spring and Easter designs like this, because you don't need to buy a basket with a handle if you want that look. So, and this is a natural look. It's so cool. It's like you can make topiaries this way, topiary baskets, heart baskets, which I'll have to do one of those too. But, so, showing you the greens we're using. You can see this little green here. This came in my order. I'm going to have these in my Etsy. These are a wonderful variegated leaf. Oh my gosh, I love them, and it adds a bright pop. You've got the green, but you've got that white in there. So we're going to use this. Then you can see these little white flowers that look like they're growing up the trellis of a handle, right? You guys, look at these. So I didn't buy these to do this kind of design. I mean, I bought a couple dozen of them, of course, because they're going to go in my Etsy. But I was thinking more wreaths and swags and garlands, right? Because they are just so yummy. They drape really nice. It's a really good blossom bush. Look at this. But I was out there poking through the boxes today, and I'm like, these are perfect because look at how delicate. My son's calling. He's probably like, did the camera come? We'll talk about that in a minute. But anyway, so really, really delicate, very little. And this is a smaller design. I mean, it's not very tiny, really tiny. But as far as we needed something not too big. And sometimes the blossom branches have big snowball type, blossoms on them. Very, very little, very delicate. So this was perfect. I'm like, we're going to cut it apart. And I hate to cut a big branch like this apart, right? But for this design, we're going to do it. These will be available in my Etsy. Okay. And then the main branch that creates this look. And look how real that looks. I mean, it's crazy. I love that the branch portion or the stem of this is dark brown. It's one of these guys, you guys. Yeah, one of these. I used one of these in the Swan, just a couple pieces. But we're going to take this. We're only going to use a few pieces of it. It doesn't take a lot. And that's why I love this branch. It's huge. I folded this in half so it didn't attack me on the table. But it's very long. So for making that basket handle, it's the perfect stem. So you have this where you'll only use a few pieces. So if you wanted to do several of these, you could. You could actually do several of them. So we're going to use that. So I'm excited about bringing these to you. Okay, bringing these to you today. Okay, and then there is one green. So we have almost three greens. The blossom bush could pass for a green because I like to use 3 greens. But just to add a little more texture and a bright green, we're going to bring this in. If I can get it separated. It is a little eucalyptus bush. These are wonderful bushes. They are not from my stash. These are Michael's. Michael's has these small bushes this year, and they're very inexpensive, and I can't tell you how much they were because we de-tagged all of them as we're organizing our stems. But go to Michael's. Look at this little bush. And what I want to show you for little designs like this, look at all the little pieces you can cut. This is a great bush, and I want to say it was under $5, you guys. On sale it's probably 2 or 3. I'm just saying. So when you have something like this, look at all the pieces. Look at that. Great bush. And what I like about it, now I used some other little stems to fill in the back, because on this I thought of, honestly, and I'll stop talking and start designing soon. The back, I like it to look good, because if you put this, let's say you put this on a kitchen table or a dining table, somewhere where both sides will show. Yes, the bunnies face one way, but like, let's say it's on your kitchen island. When you walk around the other side, you want it to look pretty. I could have just put moss back there, but I decided to continue with the design. So it's up to you. If you make this design and you want to say, it only took a couple more little picks back here, do it. So make it yours. You could add just moss. You could add, even in back and in front, a couple little Easter eggs if you wanted to really to make it Easter. I wanted this to stay more spring so that it could stay out after Easter. And you know what? You could add other elements to this and bring it. I mean, bunnies are bunnies, right? But let's say you wanted to take it into like summer. Look at, you could add a little yellow to it. You could add the yellow and white to it. So you could bring other colors into it, even a little red, and continue with it. So this is the lavender. These are the greens. So we have this, we have the blossoms, and this awesome, awesome branch. So that's going to be the major greens. Then, you guys, so excited about this design. Then, okay, here's what I used in it. Very simple design. So with those greens, we used a few pieces of these. You see the purple coming up here? We're going to use these. These were Michael's. They were not this year, so I do not know. I haven't spent a lot of time at Michael's this year. But almost everybody sells some little spiky flowers. So whatever color scheme you're going to do yours in, if you decide to do this design, get some spiky flowers. So we're going to use these. Then these little guys, I know you've seen them. These were my favorite last year from Michael's, were these little tiny, I don't know what that is on there. But anyway, these little tiny blooms. I love them because they have 3 pieces that can be cut apart. That's all the little flowers you see in the design. These came in white, purple, this is like a lavender, and then I think a bit of a peachy pink. So I have not seen them at Michael's this year, but I did have a follower DM me and tell me that At Home had them. At Home. So if you're looking for these, check out At Home. So they do have them. But so I brought a bunch of these to the table. These are the lavender. Oh my gosh, the color scheme on this is just so soft, so delicate, and just pleasing to the eye, right? But before we get started, we're going to give you a choice. Do we want to stay in this tone and duplicate this design? Or do we want to go into pink? Or both? Because these colors do blend. So that's what you're going to vote on. So let me check out your comments and we'll get started. All right, let's see here. Karen says, it was stormy here last night, still windy. Yeah, it was crazy here. Pat, you had hail in Anderson? The hail was crazy. It was so loud inside of our house. I was like, wow, so that's why we ran outside to check it out. Hi, Norma. Let's see. Hi, Grace. Thanks for coming on. Oh, you have good weather in Ohio? I like that. I mean, I see sunshine out my window right now. That's so awesome after all this. Gloria, that's crazy. We had big, crazy wind, heavy rain, sideways. I thought it was hail too, but luckily not. We had bad hail here in Redding. It was crazy. I was like, both of our cars were outside because I got that shipment in and we're organizing it. I'm going to take it over to my little warehouse, but we've been working out there on it, and of course I was down for a couple weeks. So both our vehicles were outside, and I'm like, please don't get dented. Because we had hail a few years ago. It dented everything. It dented our patio cover, it dented our cars, it was horrible. But we were lucky that didn't happen. Hi Wilhelmina, how are you? Oh, Karen, tell him thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, the branch and the lilacs. I was looking at those today. I'm like, oh, I think I'm just going to get on that website and order more lilacs because I have a list of people that already want them. I think I only brought a dozen in. A dozen. What was I thinking? Now these little guys, because I knew that you guys were going to like these, I bought 3 dozen, so I've got plenty of those. But yeah, I got to start taking pictures and loading them now that I'm better. So, Angel, which bush? So if you're talking this was Michael's. So the only Michael's were these and those little lilac type flowers. These were Michael's not this year. The other ones were Michael's last year. So, but usually Michael's sells this type of a bush every year. So, and actually, these were stems. I already cut the stems down. I cut down 3. I know we're not going to use 3, probably equal to 2, but they usually have bushes and all kinds of things like this. So, pretty darn good. Oh, Wilhelmina, you saw those at home, at the home store. Yes, At Home has them. Okay, so Grace is already saying, do the pink, do the pink. Choose Joy Crafts and Creation. Let's add pink. Pink will pop against the chocolate bunny. Nancy, I agree with you. I agree. Thank you, Nancy. Beautiful project. And I do agree. Pink with the chocolate bunny will be cute. Michelle says add pink. The greenery bush. These greenery bushes, this one from Michael's, this year. It was over by where they have all the ferns and things and all the terrarium stuff. It was over on the end cap, in my Michael's anyway. But it was this year. Yeah, it's a good bunch. I bought like 10 of them. I'm like, plus if you do between wreaths and arrangement and you need a filler, this breaks down so nicely to give you another element of green and texture. It's a great bush. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. It's like when I go to market, I know the things I'm going to be looking for. It's like, can't wait. And this could be our internet. Is the volume going in and out, you guys? I don't have my microphone on today. Dang it, I charged it too. I should have done that. But I don't have the microphone on. I will have it on tomorrow. We had to get kids at 3. It was crazy. But anyway, so how is everybody hearing me? Okay, so Angel hears me, Pam hears me. It could be the weather. It could even be me with the weather. Who knows? But if everybody's hearing me, then it probably isn't. Is this a pusher? No, it's not a pusher. That's the only bummer about it. But for the price, it's like, it's okay because look at the little tiny pieces you can get off of it. But no, it's a popper, I call them, because these little guys pop off, but they're on there pretty good. But no pushers, unfortunately. But it's a good one, Angel. Good. Angel hears me loud and clear. Okay, good. Good, you guys. Oh, I wish I had got my microphone. It's in there in the kitchen, and I did charge it. All right, so let's complete your guys' vote. Who is for pink? Who is for lavender? So vote pink or lavender, and then we'll get started on this guy. Pink or lavender? I'm not doing anything till you guys vote. I'm being ornery today. So, oh, Regina hears me good. Nancy hears me good. Good. I'm trying to talk loud, too. Watch me lose my voice today. But, I'm so bummed I didn't bring my microphone in. All right, Grace says pink. Pam, pink. Michelle, pink. Rebecca, pink. Hi, Rebecca. Thanks for coming on. Angel did a pink design today, so let's do pink. I like that. Nancy says pink. It sounds like everybody's wanting pink. I'm liking that. Regina says pink. Good deal, you guys. The leaves, no. This is the only greenery from Michael's, Wilhelmina. These leaves, I bought wholesale. They'll be in my Etsy. Is that a yummy leaf or what? What I like about this one, I got 2 different styles. This one has pure white, and the other one has more of a off-white tone. I'll be showcasing those soon. But this one, and I loved it too when I saw it, because look at how you can break it down, which is what we're going to do. This is also wonderful for wreaths, because you've got that length. These can come out, add dimension. Oh, such a good branch. I love it. But you know I'm obsessed with flowers, you guys. It's just how I am. All right, let's see. Who else? Gloria, pink. Hi, Amy. Hi, Babs. Babs says lavender. Okay. Well, the good thing about this one is if I do pink, you're going to see the lavender. because then I'll layer on the pink. So you kind of are going to get a twofer. Except, do we use this too? That's the only thing. And that'll be another choice coming up. So I thought you guys might go for the pink. Monica, hi Monica. Pink, Amy Pink, Gloria Pink. Amy says, hi Amy. Good to see you guys on. Okay, so we're going to do pink. We're going to add pink, but you're going to see how the lavender comes together, you guys. Very, very easy. Right now, I don't know, because we keep tearing, Angel, we keep tearing this apart in here. For those of you following the studio drama, the camera is here, and now my son is not. He was just calling me, kind of interrupted the live a little bit, because we're trying to like sync our schedules, and he's getting ready to go on a work trip, and I'm like, oh, you guys, it's not going to happen this week. Camera's sitting right there. I can see it, but it has to be up here above me, and it has to be programmed in, and I'm like, I was devastated yesterday. I'm like, are you kidding me? But anyway, it's just how life is. So because of that, I don't know how this is. I have a rolling cart in front of me, and I just put it up. Does it seem like it's angled too far down? Do I need to go more straight on? Because for the reels I did the last couple days, I scooted it up closer, but we had some stuff in front. We were laying stuff out for the camera, and I cannot move it. My back kind of went out this week, and I'm like, I can't reach and move anything. I'm like, no. So hopefully you guys can see it. I'm going to try to work closer up here. It looks like it's coming a little further down. Hi Andrew, how are you today? What? And I'm ugly? Is that what you're saying? That's not nice. Andrew, don't say that. That's not nice. Because we would never call you ugly. But we're welcome. We're glad you're here. So, okay. So if everybody can see me, everybody can hear me, let's hit it, you guys. This is going to be a good one. All right. Here we go. We are going to start with the fun one. Yes, the big branch. I can't say enough about this one. I'm telling you. I was so tickled when it came in. And because I knew it was a long one. I think, let me measure it, because it was either 36 or 48. And it is, I think it's a 40. I just want to tell you, it's not even stretched out, so I can just kind of, with my, yeah, it's like a 42 to a 46. I see these, I mean, when you spread them all out and fluff them in a big vase on an island or an entry table with other stems and blooms, this is a beautiful branch. But then I knew I wanted to do this. And I gotta be honest, I was looking for other branches and I went, wait, what about that one? You know, to do the handle, like over this. And I went out there into my huge box stash that came in. I'm like, oh yeah, we gotta do this. And especially because there's an abundance of them. So anyway, what you're gonna do, if you use these, which I hope you do, we're just gonna pull some apart. Get my cutters here, and we're gonna clip some off. Okay, here we go. So I've got two, maybe we'll start with 3. And these are all different heights, but it doesn't matter when you do this. We're gonna start with 3 on this side, and then I'm probably gonna use 3 on the other. So let's just go ahead and clip this big branch off here. 3 on each side. 3 little branches is what you're gonna need for this. Okay, and then you're gonna have this left over. So look at, you've got 5, but you could do 2 of these. Honestly, when you weave the other greens and stuff in, you're not going to know that you have 3 on one side and 2 on the other, honestly. So you could do 2 of these designs with 1 branch. So let me just throw that down there because we're not going to need it. And we're going to, I love that, I mean, they're curved because they got them in a shipping box, right? But we're going to use that curve to our advantage. I am using a stemming machine. If you don't have a stemming machine, dip this puppy in glue before you put it in your foam. It's going to have a little tension on it, so you want to make sure that when you put it in the foam, it's going to stay as you work it into the design. I'm also going to do a little pre-bend on this because I don't want to be bending this once it's in the foam. I don't want to loosen it in the foam because you don't want this going wanky in your design once you get it done. So we'll do a pick. And we're going to come on the one side. I'm going to come into the side of the foam on this. I'll try to work forward so you guys can see. and push it all the way in. I mean, it's cute just like that, you guys. I'm just saying. I love this branch. Love it, love it, love it. Hey, Carol. Good to see you. Is Andrew... Okay, Andrew, I'm going to have to block you. I'm sorry. But, yeah, you don't get to keep saying that. Let me find Andrew here. Let's see how I can... I may have to do it after, but Andrew, you're going to be blocked from my page. Please, no more. No more, or I will actually stop the live and come back on. That's not nice. Okay, Lori, hi. Yeah, I found them at Home Goods, and they had two, so I thought, ooh, 2 designs, one for a prototype, one to teach you guys, so that's awesome. Alrighty, guys. Thank you, Pam, for addressing Andrew. I appreciate that. Okay. All right, no more attention to Andrew, you guys. Okay, so we have that on that side. Let's do the other side. I love this design. Can you tell? Can you tell? There's some that just hit me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to teach this because it's so much fun. Okay, so this one again, let's do a pre-bend on that. Try to work it a little bit. Just, you know, you're going to put that little half moon on this before so that it's easy to work it when you get the stem in. So, and I'm going into the side, so make sure when you put your foam in this basket or whatever container you use, leave a little space on each side so that you can get into the side of that block. I don't want it on top. I need all this space for the other stems we're going to be using. So let's push this all the way in like that, and then we're going to bring the two together. Seriously, right? Easy. So we're going to weave them. Some of these little guys, they do not bend. Okay, it is a wire, but you cannot bend them. But you can weave them, and that's how I did that with this. But some of them do. Okay, so there's these little ones here that are bendable, and that's how you're going to attach the two pieces together. So take one of the branches and one of the branches. We're going to do each branch separately, so you won't lose your mind. It's like, which one did I attach? Which one did I not? Do yourself a favor. Do one at a time. So we're going to just push this one down, and look at you guys. I don't know if you can see this. I should have started in the front, but I started in the back. So we have two. We have two of these little tiny green pieces that jut out. That's what you're going to use like a bread tie. Look at it, and you're just going to twist them. So easy. So just twist them around. And forget about these. These are just the wild ones. So there is how you got the first two attached. How easy, right? And then we're going to go to the next one. And you have all these little pieces that we can twist around and look like a climbing vine, you know, just easy. So you can do them one at a time now. You get those first two in, bring this one in, use this little guy, twist it around. That's all you do. That's how you make this. It's a great branch for this. It's so perfect. Sorry, get a little excited. Okay, so now we're going to go over here to this one. And this one, I'm not showing that. So what we're going to do is pull this up, and we're just going to kind of try to incorporate this by twisting the big branches together. And then once I get up here to this one, let's use the remainder of that one to twist it. Yep, that's it. Look at, so now we got those pieces on. So now let's go to this one. I'm looking to sit, it has them down here. So again, we're going to have to come over here. So just find places that you can kind of weave it in and get it incorporated. Okay, I like those. And then if you get down to the main stem, it twists. So I'm going to do that with this one. Okay, so now you have the wild pieces, which are awesome. Let them be wild. I have this little one here. Let's see, because I want some to come up a little higher. You don't have to do them all compact together. You can make some a little looser. It's fine. It gives you more whimsy with it. So I'm going to bring this around like this. Let's see if I can get it down here. And what I'm doing with this one wild piece that I told you there's pieces that don't bend, but we do have the bendables here. And this is how I'm going to get this one incorporated so that it won't fly straight up in the air. So I'm going to use this little piece down here. So just twist them in however you can is what I'm trying to say. Easy peasy. Was that easy? Was that? I just want to know, was that easy? Look at how cute, you guys. So there you go. Let me drink some water. Oh. Grace, I get excited about the silliest things, but, you know, let's see. Oh, thank you, Pam. Yeah, yeah, I don't know about... Hey, Lori, good to see you on. I don't know why he's doing that, but I don't know. Could be any, you know, anything. I just don't want to comment. I think we just don't give him any more attention, and, you know, maybe he'll change his ways. Who knows? Anyway, okay. So yes, this is my favorite branch of the year. You know, I pick out little things every year that are my favorite. This is my favorite of the year. I think out of almost everything, the lilacs were like, poof, blew my mind. But this branch, I see so much potential with it. So anyway, there's the beginning. But wait, there's more. So next, because I want this to look, I mean, we could leave it here. Honestly, we could go on and do the design. But look at if we're going to drape a little of this in here. Right? Like it's a little climbing trellis that they're nestled under. So we're going to cut this down and add some of this, because I just think it just adds to it. It just adds. So we're going to cut this down. As much as I hate to cut this bush down, we're going to do it. So let's do it. Because it is the perfect little one to put in here. There's little pieces that we can put down in front of the bunnies. I mean, it's an amazing branch. Yes, this will be in my Etsy soon. So let's get this all cut down, because we only need little pieces. Okay, we don't need the Made in China little sticker. Why do they do that on beautiful branches and they stick it together right on there? Just saying. Okay, so here's another piece. We'll cut that a little longer, because let's see how we're going to use this now. All right, so this is the main one. This is a beautiful branch. So we're going to bend this just like we did this guy, and then we're going to weave it in. Look how cute, and the movement. I mean, it is just the perfect branch for this design. Okay, so I use my pick. If not, like I said, use your glue. Make sure it's in there. Give it time to dry if you're not using a stemming machine, so that you don't end up pulling it back out or loosening it. So now this would be fun even to leave it wild, but we're going to weave a little bit of it up into the design, because I just think it adds even more. So you've got that there, and literally you're going to weave it into the design. We're going to go up and over. Oh, thanks for the hearts, guys. We're just going to weave it like it grew this way, right? But oh my gosh, and what I love about this, look at this. So I weaved this piece here, right? But this is so bendable. It's such a good quality blossom branch that look at what we can do. We can bend this a little, so maybe some comes up, but maybe some of it hangs a little bit over the bunnies, right? So make it your own, you know, however you want the design, but I love that we can bring it into the design a little bit. Look how easy that is to work with, I'm just saying. It is a beautiful branch. So there's just one piece. Look how cute that's looking. But wait, there's more. No, I am not an infomercial. Okay, so these are little pieces. So I'm going to actually pick two of them together, because I don't want to fill up this foam that quick. I have other elements. So let's go on the other side here. We're going to come inside to put this one in. And we're going to start having it come up this main branch. Let's pull this little piece out here. But this one was so long that it's already almost covered. And it's kind of nice to have some down here in the arrangement. So let's weave this around a little bit like that. That comes out. So right like that. And just think about a garden trellis. Sometimes it's not solid over it, and we don't really want the solid look. We don't want it thick. We want it more like this. We do have some more elements to add, but look at how delicate. Just nice. Now, there's a few pieces left over. Like I say in other designs, we're going to put these aside, because in the end, we may want to bring some out front. So right in front of the bunnies, but I want to get the other elements in there first. So we're going to put those right there. Drink of water. I choose Joy Crafts and Creations. Right, Lori? It is so my love language too. I mean, just like, what is it with us girls that are just like, almost like have an addiction to good stems, like really good stems. Now, after getting these orders in, and I mean, I've been around the business a long time, but you know, you kind of get used to Hobby Lobby and Michael's, and then when you get the good stuff in, you're like, I'm never going back to those stores. I'm sorry, Hobby Lobby and Michael's. I mean, I still love you for some things, but when you get a good one in, it's just like, oh, because it makes your designing easy. Do you guys realize that? If you use the good stuff, it's easier to design, right, Lori? Do you agree? It really is. It makes it much easier to design. So that's my take anyway. Okay, let's see who else is on. Hey, Deborah, good to see you. Marilyn loves the new florals. I do too. I love it, love it, love it. Regina, thank you. So clever. Yep. Quick and painless. I like that. You guys have some great comments. So anyway, all right. Sorry. I love to read now and then I forget to look over there. So anyway, okay. Let me pull this little piece up. He's kind of hanging down from the other one. Okay. So we got those on. Next. So we're doing a lot of our greenery first because we want, push that out of the way, we want the florals to be forward. This is kind of the backdrop. Now, could you go straight into this? Yes. And I want to talk about this design. The design I did is very full, okay? Very, very full, as you can see there, right? I wanted that look. But if you like something a little more airy, you could go straight into the florals now. But I wanted a little bit more, so we're going to use the florals. But when you're doing your designs, I want you to make it your own. If you think, I kind of like that, what if we just did this? I just want to show you. We're going to add the green, but I want to show you that you could go right into these and it'd be fine. You may have space left over on your phone, but you could add some reindeer moss, it'd be fine. Or if you wanted to go in the pink, look at this. You could totally start adding the pink in. It would be fine. So make it your own. We're going to go all for it. We're going to do it all. So, but I like that you have the option, especially when you're using good stems, where you could actually use a lot less. But I want to showcase all of these, so we're going to do them all. I'm not even going to use this big piece. We're just using two little branches off this big stem. So that'll go down there. And these bend so nicely too. This is a really good greenery branch. But look at how cute that's going to look right in there. It just adds another texture, another color, a little bit broader leaf. But I think it's perfect. So we'll put that right there. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. And I'm pre-bending it. If I didn't mention that, I'm pre-bending it just to make it easier. I tend to not, thank you for the hearts, guys. I tend to not want to bend these once they're in because you loosen it in the foam and then your design is not as sturdy, especially if you ship. So don't do that. Okay, let's get this guy in. I'm going to turn it around so I get these even, but look at how this fills in. It adds that other pop of green, and I just think it adds to it. Isn't that pretty? You could do this all green and white, and it would be, it would be perfect. So make it your own. Like I said, make it your own. Okay, so you guys want pink. Now, this is my next question. We're going to add this. I actually add this later. So we're going to add pink. My question is, do we want it all pink? Or do you want me to add some purple? Or lavender, I shouldn't say purple, because the purple and the pink do blend. And then we have these little guys. So should we do both or just pink? So you need to vote now on that. Now, if we do just pink, I think what we'll do, because I meant to bring these over earlier, I think what we'll do, excuse me digging around here in my stash. Okay. I thought we could use some little white buds. Just saying. So, what I need from you, so, I mean, of course we wouldn't use all of these. Let me pull just a few out so that you kind of get a look at it. Okay, I gotta pull this apart. Hold on a second. And then you guys can vote. Because, yeah, I come prepared every day. I try. I was so close. And I was working with the shipping manager getting an order ready to go off today. He's like, you may not be done by 5:30. I have to get to UPS. I'm like, I'm working on it. He goes, write your thank you cards. I go, I'm doing it. So this I didn't get done. But that's okay. Okay, so let's take a little bit of those. So look at this, you guys. We could do pinks with a little bit of this and a little bit of this. We could do, we know we want to add pink, or we can also add lavender to it. So what do you guys think? Do we want both or just pink? So vote. And you may already be voting, right? But ooh, that is pretty. Look at that. Look at that bouquet. So pretty. So Marilyn says just pink. Karen says all pink. Amy, pink. Let's see. So everybody's like pink and white, pink and white. I like it. And the pink, what is nice about the pink is it does have some wispy light pink and some greens. It has these little guys on it. So we can just do all pink. What do you guys think? Pink and white. Pam likes it mixed. Millie says both. Sherry says pink and white. Hi, Sherry. Wilhelmina says pink. Mary Lou says pink. Pink is winning right now, you guys. Anybody else want to vote? Michelle, what do you think? Pink or pink and lavender? Who else didn't vote? Sylvia, what do you think? Now I do like, Amy says I do like the very light lavender that you just held up. It was pretty with it. It was, huh? I love that. This pick, I tell you, is so beautiful. So beautiful. It's coming up in my wedding series. It's like I'm gonna be using a bunch of white. This comes in white too, but can you see it in bridal bouquets? Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. I'm just saying. I love that lavender. That's why I had to showcase it somewhere. So let's see. Michelle says pink. Okay. So I think the pinks have it, you guys. So what I'll do, we'll do it in pink. We'll do it like I showed you, and then what we'll do at the end is I'll hold some lavender up, or maybe just push. I have a few I cut down, so I can put a few in and let you guys see it with a little bit of lavender. But let's try to do just pink, because I think just pink is pretty too. All right, so let's get these colors organized now. We'll put the lavender aside, because I made a mess on this table over here, even though you can't see it. Okay, those go up there. There's a piece cut. We'll use that just to show you at the end. That's cut. Now my tools are jumping off the table. We are going to use some of this at the end. When you get this all done, so some of these are busy, right? Would you guys agree? They're busy because they're little dots of color or white. So at the end, it's nice to bring in a brilliant green that is solid to give you the depth. So that's why we wait for this at the end. So we'll wait on these. These little guys will be toward the end. These were Michael's last year. I don't know if they have them this year. Honestly, I didn't look. So these are great little bushes. They come in white and green. They're awesome. I think they came in lavender and maybe pink too. But anyway, enough of that. Actually, we'll put that over there. And we do also have a few of these we can add at the end. Sometimes it gets too busy though, so we'll see. All right, so pink. So could I just stick this whole thing on the side? Yes, but I'm not going to. I like to use little delicate pieces. This is a little delicate arrangement. So don't just stick a huge pick in. I mean, you could, honestly, but it's not going to look as interesting, in my opinion. But you got to make it your own. If you're comfortable doing that, go for it. And that's why I tell people, it's like whatever's easier for you is what you should do. So, but we're going to cut this down because there's a lot of elements in this little bush. And by the way, this was not wholesale. This was Craft Outlet. So if you guys haven't been on Craft Outlet, their prices are pretty darn good, I'm just saying. And sometimes when you need something and you need just a few and you don't want to have a minimum order of $500 or whatever, or $1,000, whatever, Craft Factory is wonderful to just pick up a few things. So I thought, oh, I want to get one of those little bushes. So, and if I separate this, I can separate it by elements, which is awesome. I love doing this because then I make my own little picks. And then you get the little pieces right where you need them. Okay, so as I do this here, I mean, I may be a little anal doing it this way, but it's what I do. So, and this is all for one side. I have another pick for the other side. So, all right, so you see what I got going here. Here we go. We have 3 blossom stems, which is perfect for each side. So we're going to start with a little piece of this. We're going to bring this down lower. This is how I'm making my own pick because we don't need a lot of height. So we're going to bring that down. I'm going to add a piece of this to it. And we only have 2 of the little like pitberry picks, but that's okay. That's okay. 2 is all we need. And we only have 2 of these, but that's okay. It is all right that you don't have all the elements 3 times. So there's our little pick. We're going to be able to make 3 picks out of this. And this way we can get the elements exactly where we want them in this design. So here's one pick. Let me make another one. We're actually going to have one of these left over, which is fine, because we'll just stick it somewhere. And there's only one of these left. And one of these. So this is going to make its own pick. And then let's make our own pick out of this. But the pink is, there's only one of these. It's a little thicker, so it's okay. And then let's throw that way up high on there. All right. So there's our 3 picks out of one little bunch. Let's move those out of the way. And let me see. This is the tallest. And I chose to put the blooms on the tallest with just the greenery, the one that we didn't have all the elements, because it's going to go toward the back. So it'll be the first one we put in. I'm going to put this one on the right. And it's just going to go right. I'm going to end up pulling some of these white little leaves forward, but it's going to go right there on the end, right like that. Look how easy, you guys. This is such an easy design. I can't stress it enough. Okay, so I'm going to cut this a little shorter. That one came out. It happens. Let's repick this. Okay. So this one, as you can see, the little pink flowers are a little bit shorter. So this is going to go up front. Pull that backwards. And what I'm going to do is bring this more at an angle so it kind of flares out on the side a little bit. But by doing that, look at how it gives you the illusion that the little flowers are trailing up the trellis. Isn't that awesome? So much fun. It's so much fun to build these whimsical arrangements. I love it. Right in my wheelhouse, I'm telling you. My favorite thing to do. Okay, so we have one more, but I think what I'm going to do, thank you for the hearts, I'm going to come to the back because don't neglect your back, right? So I want a little more showing here. And I'm going to go ahead and just do this from the back because I know where I want it. So I'm going to put these forward a little bit. And we're going to come right here with this and go all the way down. So we have a little pink. It's like they're sitting in a little rose garden. Look at the pink. You guys, great choice. Look at the pink with the brown bunnies. I love it. I love it. Good choice. Pink and white is just like, you know I don't do much lavender. I mean, I love it in this one, but I'm a pink girl, so. Okay, so that's one side, and look at how easy. Now we still have these little roses to add too, which we will. But let's get all the pink in first. So I'll put that forward while I break this down and not bore you with making my own picks again. So let's just cut this down really quick, and I'll get it going. Get it going. Somehow. And let me check your comments because I've been ignoring it again. Hey Janice, how are you? Good to see you, Janice. Juanita! Juanita, I will have it available for replay. Right? I would love it, like an English garden. Oh my gosh, that's my vibe, I'm telling you. I would love it if I could. I would love to do fresh flowers like this, but I mean, I'm talking container gardening where you just buy the pots and you put it all together, which, I mean, I could do it, but then I would set it on my patio and it would die. But so pretty, so pretty. I love doing this kind of work. So, Karen, isn't the craft outlet amazing? I also got in, I mean, these don't even all match. Got in a bunch of ribbon. I'm just saying, we could do a little bow in the front of this. I'm just saying if you guys want it. But I got some really, look at this ribbon. Ooh, and I like that too. Look at those. So cute. Especially this one though, this pink floral. Oh, but yeah, they're great. Craft Factory. Ooh, look at this one too. Look at, I'm like, ooh, look, shiny. Look at the plaid. So cute, so cute. Anyway, I'll stop now. Oh, and this one. I'm gonna do a veggie basket because I love doing veggie baskets. I get them requested all the time as custom orders. So look at the turnip ribbon. Is that not cute for a kitchen? Yeah, this is coming up. And especially with the green. Look at that. Sorry. I could do a whole ribbon live. I should, because I just got a bunch of ribbon in, so. All right. And everybody says, you don't use ribbon. I'm like, I do. I just haven't been lately, but I do. Okay, so let me make some of these up real quick. I'll quit looking at my stash over here. Got some good stash going on. All right, we'll put that one with that one. That one with that one. Making up my little picks. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I think I got it figured out now. Let me see. There is one. This is our tall one. Okay, getting it going. All right, so there's my 3 picks. Ready to go on this side now. Oh, good, you got the chocolate bunnies, Pam? I love that. When I see them, I snag them. What is a Benji basket? I don't know. Who mentioned Benji basket? This is a seagrass. It's called seagrass is what they call this kind of a texture basket. But I don't know what a Benji basket is. Did I say that by accident? I say the wrong words. And if you're new to my page, I do say the wrong words sometimes. You'll notice I'll say moss instead of something else. I had a brain injury a few years ago. And I think the right word, but the wrong word comes out, so I apologize, just correct me. And I don't even know I do it. So, my kids, it happened when my kids were still in school and they, short-term memory, and I say the wrong thing. So, I mean, I've told the story before, but my kids, they were in high school, and I would say, hey, I told you to take out the trash, or I told you to do this, and they're like, no, you didn't. I'm like, I did. They go, Mom, it's your brain. And I'm like, and then I'd look at them and then they start laughing because they tried to use it all the time, you know. I'm like, get that garbage out. I'm like, come on, stop messing with your mother. But anyway, so I may have said the wrong word. Just saying. Okay, so we're going to put some of this on this side now. Look at how cute. You guys, the pink was so perfect. Good choice. Good choice. So let me get these in here real quick. I like how some of this is draping over the, kind of over the bunnies a little bit. Just a little bit. So cute. Okay, this is a tall one. So I think this time a tall one will go toward the back. Let's do that. He is really tall, but that's okay. And then we can pull some of this forward if we need to, like that one can come forward, and then we can just bend them forward a little bit. But how cute. I like the colors, the greenery and the florals peeking through from the back of the arrangement is kind of nice. It really gives you more of that look of they're sitting in a little grove of flowers. But oh my goodness, you guys, pink, good choice. Look at how adorable, right? And easy peasy. I mean, I'm sitting here chatting, but we could have been done with this already, but we gotta chat. We gotta chat. Okay, we want one in front that spills out to the side a little bit, as usual. So let's get these going like that. This is a good bush from the Craft Outlet. I'm just saying, look at how it filled that in. And the roses, they're delicate. Well, I don't know if they're roses. No, almost like a pink. They have a yellow center. They're just perfect, you guys. They're perfect. Do I have any more? Okay, I'm going to tell you, if I can get it. Got it. Okay. Let me tell you, whoever wants to type this in, Pam, no, just kidding. I'm going to give you the number off of here. Let's see. It's called a wildflower filler. Pick H18. I don't know if that's the number. I doubt it. So let's see. On top of the barcode, it says 63736. B as in boy, T as in Tom. Do I have my invoice here? Hold on, guys. I was checking in some stuff. That's not it. Hold on. I'll tell you what it is. Here it is. Okay, from my invoice, it's LF, like Lincoln Frank, 63736, B as in boy, T as in Tom. $375. See what I mean by they got good deals? You guys, this filler bush is $3.75. That is smoking deal. Look at how it makes this. Craft Outlet, you guys. I'm gonna tag this. I will find it, and I will tag it at the top. Don't anybody else go to their site and tag it because it'll be mixed in. When I tag at the end, it stays at the top. So I will tag it. So don't worry about writing this down, Pam. We'll get it on there. But yeah, Craft Outlet. Amazing, amazing. Their shipping is very quick, all the things. And this came in different colors, by the way. So it's a good one. So now I had that right there because I was checking stuff in today and I'm like, yeah, we got to use that. What do you think so far? What do you think? Is this amazing stems, you guys? Amazing stems make amazing arrangements. I can't stress it enough. Carol already put it in. Awesome. So, Karen, yeah, it looks like a 40017. It does. It really does. Marilyn, the veggie basket is coming up. All right, guys. Thank you for the hearts. Okay, so now that we did that, we have these little guys. Are these too big now? And I knew I was going to ask you guys that. And we have these little guys that we can sprinkle in. A little bit of this, a few large ones. Let's vote yes or no on the rosebuds. What do you guys think? Shall I add a couple? Thank you for the hearts. Shall I add one or two in just so you can see how they look with these? Or are they too big? What do you guys think? Give me a couple votes before I do anything. White rosebuds, yes or no? Now, the one thing I'll say, they're not pure white, but I think it's okay. Sometimes you don't want everything to be matchy-matchy. When you have a little variance in your whites, in your arrangements, it makes it a little more natural. Just saying, in my opinion. Mary Lou's like, no roses right off the top. No. Stop it, Kathy. Throw them away. I'm just saying. No. Sherry says too big. Michelle says, let us see. Okay. Frenchie, adorable. Love it. Awesome. Linda is like, no. Garden Bug Designs, our angel, says it matches the leaves. It does. Missy says no. Carol says try them. Colette says add to. Hi, Colette. How are you today? All right, let's see. So I get no. I got a lot of no's. I got a lot of tries. So we're just going to try a couple. Doesn't mean we're going to keep them. I think if you guys, Norma says try. Marilyn says no. You like the little white ones. Regina says let's see. So sometimes you need to see it. And even when I'm designing, I need to see it to decide if it's something that I really would want in there. And it doesn't mean that we can't still add the little seedling ones. But I just want to show you a couple. And then you can decide. I didn't add picks, so I'm just kind of pushing them a little bit into the foam. Let's try 3. Let's just try 3. A little cluster of rosebuds. And then you guys decide. There's with a couple. Do they add or do they confuse the arrangement a little bit because they are large? But they kind of add, but do they? What do you think? You guys decide. What do you think? Hi Donna, good to see you too. Yeah, I will share it for replay when I'm off of here. Amy says maybe try. Mary is still a big no on that one. Michelle, too big. No roses per Kimmy. I do like the wildflower vibe myself. Pam likes it without. Grace says they add. So it's all opinion, right? Personal opinion. 3 is always better than 2. It's true. Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth. Good to see you on. Elizabeth likes it. Rosalva says yes. Wilhelmina likes them. So yeah, a little bit mixed there. Better without, per Amy. So we're kind of no. Regina says no, don't need them. Missy says no. So we're kind of like no, no, no. 3, no. I think there's more no's. Let's see. Marilyn, no. Nancy, no. Now there's definitely more no's. Okay. In my opinion, I think they could go either way. And this is where when designing, it's hard to know when to stop. So I think we could put them in and they'd be just fine. But then you guys got to think about this. If I'm putting this in, does it really need it? And is it going to up your cost if you're a seller? And that's where I kind of draw the line, like, do I need it? Can I get away without them? Yeah. Could we add them? Sure. So it's kind of hard. And then Donna, thank you. Donna's eye goes to the roses. And you see those before the bunny. Yes, they overpowered the bunny. That was my next comment. So you said it for me. I love that. So I think they're a little bit too in your face. Do we need them? No. Could they be used? Yes. But do you see how they're kind of competing with the bunny? Now, let's take them out. And I want you to look at this arrangement. And I want you to tell me what your eyes go to first. So let's take them out because I did not permanently secure them. And now look, who is the star of the show now? The bunnies. So thank you. That was, Donna, that was the perfect comment. So honestly, I think no on the roses. And that's the only reason why. Well, 2 reasons. Cost, it drives your cost up because I'd have to use 6. And I think it does take away from the bunnies a little bit. So, and if you notice on the lavender one that I did at the beginning, you guys, there are no big flowers in this, because I didn't want them to take away from the bunny. See? It's just these little lavender guys over here. which aren't, you know, solid. Like, I think it's because these are so solid, they look like big polka dots in there, and your eye does draw to them. So, yeah, it's just one of those things. Could they be used? Absolutely. Absolutely. And now you guys are saying bunnies in the vine, and that's what you need to look at. You want to keep the star of the show the star of the show. So, perfect. So, Donna, ding, 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 you are the comment of the day. That is absolutely right. Okay, so we're not going to use them. But could you use them? Yes. So if you guys are doing this design, go for it. I always say make it your own. And there were a lot of people that wanted to use them. And that's the hard thing about design. It's like, what are people going to want this week or this month or whatever? What do I use? What do I not? Sometimes as a designer, it's hard to, I guess you could say, pick a winner. But I try to stand back and look. And actually, when I was making this one, I did try some larger balloons, and that's exactly what I told myself. My eyes went right to the larger ones, and I'm like, they're too big because it was taken away from the bunny. So, okay, we'll put him back aside. Go back to this guy. So now that I have that done, so we can add some of this, and it blends. It is busy. I think what I want to do first is we're going to add this as our accent to cover some of this foam, because in the other one I use this. But I want to show you, if you wanted to add lavender to this, it would blend. But I like the clean look of just the pink and the white, so that's what we're going to do today. So let's cut this guy down. Oh, I missed one of those. It's okay. And we're going to add some of this. This is a great, great bush, I'm telling you guys. I love this bush from Michaels. So, some things, and it's nice. It's like, you know, you got your stash. If you're one like me and you order wholesale, I mean, I have a garage full now. There's still going to be little things you're going to need. So, I know someone said the other day we were talking about Joann's, and I'm like, I sure hope you know, Joann's is going out. We know that now. Say goodbye to the woven willow wreath, because that was my supplier. I got to find another one, and everybody else is expensive. I love their coupons and everything, but I love it. I'm hoping Michael stays. There's so many brick and mortars that are all going online or just going out, and it's sad. It's sad. But I love that I can just run over there if I need something. It's like, oh, I just need a little filler bush, or I need a certain color. Especially when custom orders come up, it's like, ah. So it's nice having those stores. And you can always find some good things in them. Okay, so we're going to add just a few pieces, and look at the difference. So this is pretty wild, right? But look when you start adding some solid color to it for contrast. It makes a big difference. So we're going to add a piece of this right sticking out the side here. And this is why I like you having a little bit of space between the edge of your foam and the basket, so that you can get into the side of that block and put a little piece coming out the side. But this adds the contrast. It gives you a little more depth to the arrangement. Kind of calms down all these busy branches and flowers and things we're using. You need a solid, solid green. And this fits the bill very well. So we're going to get these in here. And look at all these little pieces I have that I can break down. I love it. So we're going to break them down further because it's what I do. You guys know I do it. And we're going to pick some of the little ones together. Because what we're going to do, I mean, we're taking it down to the little individual pieces that are plugged onto the stem. We're going to come in here and start filling in the front a little bit. And what I do when I fill in my front, don't go straight into your foam, you guys. Look how many you'd have to do to go across. Go at an angle on the side. Go sideways into your foam, and you're going to cover more space with less stems. So let me do the first one here. We're going to come underneath this little flower here. We'll just kind of, if I can get my hand in there, we're going to pull it up. Let's see. I'm going into the front of the foam and down in. And look at how that is going to cover that little area right there, right like that. So you don't need big pieces. You just need these little guys. And they're on a very firm little stem. I'm cutting it down. I'm going to put a pick in, but you could easily glue these in because I get a lot of comments that I don't have that fancy machine. Glue is fine. Glue will do the same thing. So we're just going to come in here and fill in, give it a little more texture. So here's another little piece right here. Let me get some more going. But if you got the sewing machine, use it. Okay, so we're going to fill in the front here. And this was the perfect color of green too. So I'm just going through sideways and filling in the front real quick. Another piece on the side. Cut some more of these 3Bs down because I want little pieces, definitely little pieces. We don't need a lot of height. We just need filler, and this is the perfect greenery filler, I'm telling you. Run to Michael's or run online. I'll see if I can find it, and if I do, I'll link it. So sorry it's back to you right now while I fill in a little bit. But we're just making it look like a little, we're sitting in a little forest of flowers. And these little greens are perfect. I'm probably going to have to grab one more bunch to do the back because I like to do the back. Could you just put some moss? Yeah, but I like, in this kind of arrangement, I like it to just look good all the way around. So cute. Okay, I need one right in the front. So this one I'm going to glue in because there's no more available in, real estate to put this in. But we need one right in front here. Let's see if I can get that right. It's a little too long, so I gotta cut it. I'll show you what I'm doing. Oh yeah. So, and with these, because we're not mossing it, the pinks and the other flowers are going to stop on the sides, and then in the middle there's just this one element. We could add a little bit of that, these little guys, little seedling, but I'm thinking I like the solid green in front, and that one I have all kinds of colors going on, but I'm liking the look. I'll show you guys in a second. I don't know if we need to add those little seedlings. It might be too busy. This kind of calms it down, and you really, really focus on the bunnies. I mean, the bunnies are the star because of doing it this way. Oh my gosh, so cute. A couple more pieces and I'll turn it around. I hate when I'm working backwards like this. Let's see. So cute. So we're just filling in that front piece of foam. Every little piece we got. Okay, I like that. Let's put that back on. What do you think about solid green in front? Like that. Don't you think it really draws your eyes into the bunny? What do you guys think? I think it makes it look like a real little trellis, and they came in and just kind of nestled down in there in the greens, and then all of the color comes up around them. I kind of am liking it. So let's see. Sherry, Gush's Garden Cottage, I love it. Sherry bought bunny booties. Oh, thank you, Risa. That's so sweet. Oh, Pam, it's not. Let me tell you about that. Styrofoam is not a good deal right now. I actually went over there for that reason. Oh, Amy, I'll have to try Pioneer. Why didn't I think of them for willows? They would be really good for willows. They have actually a lot of bases and stuff that are good. Okay, so you guys are loving the greens. I think I love the greens. I think it makes it look more interesting. And you really focus on the bunnies. I think if we add this in, it's going to get too busy. Don't you guys agree? Too busy? So, seed. Yes on the seed, no on the seed. Vote now. What do you think? Colette says fabulous. Lori loves it. Sherry says beautiful. Frenchie loves it. So, I'm hoping you guys are on the same page with me that we're not going to add this. Because I don't think it needs it. Honestly, I think we'll be like jumping off the cliff if we do. And that's one of the things with design. You don't want to go so far that it gets so busy and your eyes are just going, oh my gosh, there's way too much going on. You want to stay simple. Simple is elegant. Okay, Mary says no. And I agree, Mary. I think this will get too busy. I think the whites on the outside are the star of the show for the whites. If we add another element of white, your eye is going to go, whew. Kimmy says no. Sherry says the bunnies pop now, which is what we want. Grace, no on the seed. Deborah, no. Donna, love it as is. Awesome. Colette, nah. I agree. Frenchie, no. Lori, look. Okay, now I can't see. Look, mowing, when to quit. Yeah, it's knowing when to quit. Absolutely, Lori. Pam, keep it simple. Missy, no. And I agree, you've got to know when to quit, you guys. Sometimes you bring a bunch, and you know me, I bring a ton to the table every time I do a live, and we use a portion of it, because you got to know when to quit. So now we've got the back. So I think I grab another bunch from Michael's, which is down here on the floor, right like that, and I'm going to fill in the back, same way. And you notice, no moss. We don't need it. And I'm not saying no moss like Spanish, but yeah, in a way, no moss of this. No moss of anything else. But anyway, yeah, you got to know when to stop, I'm just saying. And I think that you guys are spot on. We don't need that little seed and pick. So let's cut this guy down and let's fill that back in. And it's so easy with this little bush. Run to Michael's and get some of these, you guys. It's a great little filler greenery. It's a great solid accent. It's all the things. And the thing is, oh, this one has a tag. Okay, sorry, I got excited. This one didn't get the D-tagged. Okay, I have my granddaughters D-tag for me. I'm like, D-tag, I don't want to have to D-tag on camera. So they sit and cut tags for me. It's awesome. Child labor. It's the way to go, you guys. Sorry, no. Okay, this is called a eucalyptus bush. It's a little one. Normal price is $3.99. Isn't there spring half off right now? $2. Let me get a full bush again so you can see that, because you guys need to run and get these. Sorry, they're all tangled up. Ooh, there's another one they missed. $2. Deal, you guys. Go get them. Let me find the number. Which number? I think it's 763551. But I will find it, and I will link it at the top when we're done, because it's amazing. So we will link this, so you guys can use it. I'll link this, and I'm going to link that wildflower. So you guys, if you want to go grab them, because I'm telling you, this is a great bush. Look at all the pieces I get off of this thing. Anyway, and if it's $2 right now, oh, and it, like I said, if you guys subscribe to their email, you get 15% off everything coupons all the time. I got a coupon today that said 40% off any one item that's not on sale, but that's a good time for foam. And that brings me back to styrofoam, Pam. I went over to Hobby Lobby this weekend because I had, where are my scissors? Oh, they fell on the floor. Hold on. I went over there because it was Sunday. Was that on Sunday? Hobby Lobby was closed because I like buying their big sheets. And I went over there, and the stores are no longer owned by Joann's. They're owned by a liquidation company. they upped all the prices, and foam was only 10% off. So it was not a good deal. So I'm just saying, don't go there for foam yet. Watch it until they start bringing the prices down. And what they say is craft supplies are up to 50% off. Yeah, they're 10. That's up to 50. It's only 10. So it wasn't a good deal. Was not. I'm waiting. And they, like, ours is going to be liquidated by May. So they said in the coming weeks they'll start dropping them. So they got to drop them a bunch because right now they're expensive. And I think, like, they had fall. I think I told the story. They had some beautiful fall stems. I'm like, oh, I'm getting those. Because I'm already thinking fall right now. Who else is already thinking fall if you're a maker? It's like you're always seasons ahead. But anyway, I thought, I'm going to get those. Those are great. And then I looked, and they were like 30% off. So that was like not even on sale because you can get those in the fall for 30% off, right? So I'm like, no. So I'm going to wait. So we'll see. That's my soapbox about Joann's right now because I was mad that I went all the way over there and then it wasn't like, you know, you see their things, you know, 50% or up to 50% and some are up to 80 and no, some of the fabric items are, but none of the floral is. Anyway, do I sound crowdy when I talk about them? Because I kind of am. I'm like, come on, do better, Joann's, but it's not Joann's anymore. So in fact, even the gal at the checkout, because I walked up and I said, can you just scan this? I got one of the big pieces of foam. I'm like, can you just scan this so I can see what the price is? Because they have like little paper stuck all over the place with different amounts, and it's not really clear which item is what price. And she scanned it. I'm like, oh, heck no. She goes, yeah, and she told me that, she goes, not only is it not more than 10%, they actually up the prices on it. She goes, they're bringing stuff over from the local warehouses, but because they own it all now, but they're repricing it all. And I'm like, it's kind of misleading, but it is what it is, right? So that's my little Joann speech. Anybody else find that in your Joann's, or are yours, anyone? Like, tell me, do you guys have better deals? And then you can't buy online anymore. Because I was going to go and order a bunch of those willow wreaths, and then I went online. He goes, nope, can't get anything online anymore. So I still have a stash of about 10 to 15 of them, but I like to stock up because I love using those in my in-person classes here at my house. They're just such a yummy wreath to build on. But yeah, no. So, all right. So some of these that I break down to one, I'm picking them together to make it thicker, so I can fill this in quicker, but it's a good look. I really like this back here, and it's filling it in pretty quick. So you'll use 2 bushes if you do an arrangement this size to fill everything in. Totally worth it. All right, let's see what I got going here. We're getting it done. And just remember, when I'm doing this, I'm going sideways. So now this one, I'll go sideways this way. Don't go straight in. You'll use more. It'll take more stems to fill in this area. So there's a little space in front of that styrofoam block. There's a little gap between the block and the basket, so I can go sideways in front too. So, or in back and in front. It just makes it go quicker and you fill it up a lot quicker with less. So easy, easy peasy. And I'll do some singles just to finish it off. And that took 2, not bad at all. Not bad at all, you guys. That was easy. Okay, man, there's lots of crumbs, but look at the back. So now it really looks like they're sitting in a little patch of eucalyptus, even though we know eucalyptus grows on trees, right? Well, look at how cute. Good choices, you guys. Look at that little guy, right? And then all the way around, I know I have glue strings I gotta work on, but all the way around, look at that design. And the back matches the front. I like that it's not too busy when it comes to the middle where they're sitting, because they are the star of the show. And could we have added some little pink flowers down in here? We could have, but yeah, it doesn't need it. Doesn't need it. The bunnies are the star. So we have pink and purple. I did add flowers. There's our purple. Two different looks, but both adorbs. Just saying. Those are the two. So hopefully you guys can see that. Let me see what you guys think. Lori says, so adorable. Thank you. Deborah, beautiful. Yeah, Missy, there are not good deals yet. Let's see. Pam, thank you, thank you, thank you. $1.99. Is that not a deal? $1.99 for this? Seriously, guys. When you look at like the eucalyptus bushes, they're a little bit bigger at Hobby Lobby, but they're like on sale. I want to say they're like 8 or 10 bucks. $2. Get them. Just saying, you'll use these, by the way, all year long. Doesn't matter if it's fall, Christmas, whatever. You can use these. Great fillers. The Selena, the bunnies are from Home Goods. Home Goods. Donna says, adorable. You're welcome, Pam. Thank you. Amy, precious little bun buns, right? Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Deborah. Let's see. Yeah, Carol, even the greenery and the florals, I think the spring florals were 40% off. I mean, it's like they're not even as good a deal as Michael's right now, and they're closing. So it's like, nope. And no returns, no nothing. So let's see. Carrie, hi from the UK. I'm trying to go back in case I missed, which I always do. Let's see. Risa, I like that. The children are fired, but thank you for forgetting one, right? They are fired. They're like, Granny, can I make some money? I'm like, yeah, come on in here. I got a job for you. They're helpful. They do a lot of the little things like that for me. It's awesome. All right, so there's the number. Let's see. Yes, Amy, the favorite fern is on sale now, and it's a good deal. But remember, I have my favorite fern, but I know I haven't listed it yet. But I do love my little fern bunches I got in. And I did spy a company. Get this, you guys, you'll love this. For like porch planters and stuff, you know, our favorite fern we love, they have it in UV. Yes, UV protected. But like I told you, if you do porch planters and faux flowers, which I love to do because you know I kill everything. That's why I love faux flowers. You can get the UV spray at like Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever. Yeah, and spray it, it's clear, and it'll help it from fading. So, I mean, it's not foolproof, but it does give you some more time out there. Anyway, Cozy Corner Creations. Yes, I'll have it on replay. How you doing? All right, guys. So, you're welcome, Frenchie. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. These are going in my Etsy. I'm going to go work on photography while I still have some light outside. It's not raining yet. It's so awesome. I'm looking outside. It's awesome. It's like I thought it would be thundering, lightning, and storming now. So I really like your pick. Which one do you guys like better? The pink or the lavender? I mean, I know we voted on everything, but I'm just wondering because I like to know which direction to go in when I'm making these, because I have a bunch of these little, I have no more of these bunnies, but I have a bunch of little designs to make, and I'm always wondering. I heard someone say lavender is my favorite. You don't do enough lavender, which I don't. I tend to kind of go toward the pink, but I did think this was super cute. But just to show you, and then I'll get off here, I just want to show you all the little containers I have to do up. Little crates. TJ Maxx, $6.99, you guys. So I got a bunch of these little wood crates. Oh, these were Home Goods too. I'm just going to show you because they're so cute. Because you guys can go out and find them. Look at the whitewash basket. This is going to be adorable. I'm just saying. So these were $7.99 at Home Goods. Have you guys seen these little ones? I like how it goes down in front if we do a little scene like this again. These were $5.99. So look at all these little containers. So that's why, tell me, pink or lavender? Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, look at these. Look at these. I have a bunch of little dough bowls to do up. Nice and small, perfect. $7.99, Home Goods. So remember, like my tray, my kit, and by the way, the kits are sold out in the pink, and I'm still getting requests for them. I want to add up how many we went through because it was insane. But I'm thinking of, I still have a few trays left, none of the black and white, they're sold out. But I'm thinking of bringing them back in another color than those pink ones with the black centers. Because I have lots of flowers. So, and I have lots of pink too. We could do pink, but I'm thinking of bringing them back in some more colors if anyone's interested. So anyway, we've got trays that we're going to do. We're going to do actual little centerpieces in these. And then what else do I have? Oh, this is cute. So this is all coming up. A lot of it in the next couple days because these are quick and easy. Look at this little bunny basket. Home Goods. So cute. So we're going to make something in this. They did get the tag off this one. All these were stashed under here, so they didn't get to it. I'm like, just go around in my studio and cut tags off. And I'm like, let's see, what else? Oh, and we still have, you guys, these are coming up. Let me show you this. Do you remember these bowls from Home Goods I showed you with the beaded trim? This is coming up. This is a Saturday one. These are going to have the chocolate bunny centerpiece. These you're not going to want to miss. This is going to be Saturday. So this is coming up. Anyway, I got a lot more. I could keep going. This whole floor is full. So I'm excited. I got a lot to do. And then you guys, let's talk about Sunday. Sunday is Holidays Designer Circle. It's not even nationwide. It goes all the way over to the UK. So designers from all over the world are going to be on this Sunday and the following Sunday. I am this Sunday. They invited me to come and design, which I'm so excited. So there will be giveaways. Remember, we don't say that other word. It is a giveaway. During the, you have to be on. I did a post. I'm going to do another post tonight, another post tomorrow morning. I'm going to flood it with this post. But you have to join Holidays Designer Circle and Holidays page. There's two. Holidays Designer Circle is a private group. If you ask to join, you will be allowed to join. And then Holidays is their page. So you have to do both, ask to join and then follow the page. But when you come on and watch me live, I'm going to be on their page live, not my page, their page. And then I'll save it and then I'll end up posting it on my page later. Because right now I don't have two devices to go live on at the same time, and I use my iPad to see your comments. But if you're on, your comment, and they know you're on, then after the live is over, it will be saved and pinned at the top of their page. Can't remember where they said it was pinned, but I'll put all the details. They are going to give away, they have a ton of prizes. I donated a 1-month membership to my creative coaching group that's going to be starting soon. You name it. It's like there are so many sponsors for this. There's going to be ribbon boxes. There's going to be florals. There's going to be there's so many prizes. Okay, I won't say that again. There's going to be so many gifts given. It's going to be incredible. And you'll be contacted after the live, probably the following day, if you were chosen and you won. They're going to take every name that was on that live and put it in a basket and do a drawing. So it's going to be amazing. Don't miss it. I'm Sunday, I think at noon Pacific. So it's going to be 3 p.m. Eastern. Does that mean 2 p.m. Central? I think. I'll list the times. But if you're on the West Coast, I'm going to be on at noon on Sunday. And I'm going to be on Designers Holidays, and it's Holidays with a Z, Designer Circle. So that's the private group you got to join, because that's where I'll be live. Don't miss it, you guys. It's going to be amazing. And there's designers from, I think, like 9 a.m. all the way through. So all day long on the 16th, and then again on, I believe it's the 23rd. So I'm this weekend, so don't miss it. You're not going to want to miss it. There's going to be so many good prizes. I can't even think. When I post it again, I did a post a couple days ago. I list all the sponsors, some wonderful sponsors. There's going to be great gifts. I'm just saying. So, oh, Lori, you're designing. Lori is amazing. I'm just saying. So Lori's going to be on at 5 Central. I love that. So I'm on at, let's see, 2. So you're not that far after me. We're very close. I like that. Holidays, there she is. There's Holidays. So follow Holidays. Click on her comment. She just said, hey, Lori. So you guys, follow that page and then ask to join the private page, Holidays Designer Circle. You guys don't want to miss this, I'm telling you. Oh, and right above there, see, I can barely see these comments. Why am I not looking on my iPad? I'm just saying. Oh, under featured. That's my brain. I'm telling you, Cindy, I just have a brain that doesn't work anymore. So, Lori, I'm going to watch you too. I can't wait to see what you do. Yes, and the UK is going to be on. There's designers from the UK. There's sponsors from the UK. All the things. I mean, it's going to be amazing. So, over 50. That's amazing. I'm reading them. So, anyway. Amy says, I love Holidays, girls. Awesome. Cindy, thanks for jumping on. Cindy, I'm thinking that's you and not Tabitha, right? If it's Tabitha, hi Tabitha. Anyway, Cindy's amazing. She puts this whole thing together. I don't know how she keeps it straight and how she does it, but I'm excited to be a part of it. You know, I'm beyond excited. So, and I have the most amazing design to teach on that live. I'm just like beyond excited. So I'm going to probably Saturday, I'm going to do a live Saturday to do this guy, but wait till you see what I'm doing for Holidays, and you're not going to want to miss it. So make sure, follow her Holidays page, ask to join the Holidays Designer Circle private group. Don't miss it, and then watch all the designers, because you're getting a freebie, you guys. Seriously, some of these never go live and do freebies, so you're going to want to watch it. Yeah, Cindy says it's me. Thanks, Cindy. Do I make a lot of bows? Yes, I do. It just depends on the design. Right now I'm doing a lot of arrangements, so not a lot of bows, but I just got a ton of ribbon in, I'm just saying, so I got bows coming up. And even these, you guys, this is more of like an English garden look. I got so much on my table now. You know, it's an English garden look, but you could put a little bow in this if you wanted to. In these, I prefer not to, but I always get that question. What about bows? So I do bows, but right now this is my jam, so it just depends on what I'm doing. So let's see. Why do I keep looking over there? Wilhelmina, yes, it will be fabulous. Anyway, I can't wait. I can't wait to share with you guys. I hope you're all there. So you saw what Cindy posted, Holidays. She's the one commenting as Holidays. I want you to follow that page right now. In fact, I'm going to wait. Follow the page while I'm sitting here. Can you do that while you're on my live? Anyway, if not, right when we get off, go follow that page and ask to join. I'm going to be watching for you. I'm a moderator on that page, so I'm going to be watching to see if you ask to join. I'm just saying. So everybody get over there and join and watch me on Sunday and watch Lori. And if anybody else is on here that's going to be in the lineup, go ahead and tell them what time you're going to be on. It's going to be good. Donna says, I'm already a follower and in the group, but thanks for the heads up. Yes, and I'll be hammering it on my page. So I'm sorry if you guys are going to get tired of seeing that, but I'm going to post it tonight. I'm going to post it tomorrow morning. I'm going to post it tomorrow night. It's going to be on morning and night for the next couple days until on Sunday we get started. Norma's following. Good. Sherry says done. Yes. Awesome. Awesome. Cindy, I love you too. Everything you do for us, it's amazing. It's amazing. But I can't wait for this event because it's going to be great. It's going to be great. So, also, on my creative coaching group, the new camera's here. I wish I could show you. It's all the stuff is hanging here, all the wiring for it. Camera's sitting over there in a box. And now my son has to go work in another county to straighten out another courthouse that's having IT issues. So it's going to be 2 weeks now before he can get back. I'm sorry, I keep saying this. And Cindy, I'm like, oh my gosh, we're giving away a membership, but it's going to start. It's going to start in probably about 2 weeks. So everything else is ready. I'm just saying, I just got to start filming, and he's got to program this camera that, you know, quits. Second camera we went through. So technology today, what the heck? So anyway, super, super excited about that. It's coming. If you haven't already, if you like what you saw here today, send me a DM or comment on this post. I want Inside the Barn. That is the name of my private coaching group. There is a monthly fee. It's minimal, but we are going to take it inside the barn. Fancy cameras, overhead views, great sound, and very, very awesome designs that are a little bit too elaborate, some of them, to teach on here. So comment, I want Inside the Barn. I'll put you on the list. And it's going to be about 2 weeks and we're going to get started. Let's see. What else? Yep, Sherry, I agree. I agree. It does get a little busy in front. I probably won't because I've secured everything. But yes, you could go more solid green on the lavender one too. I totally agree with that. Let's see. Oh, good holidays. I'm hoping. Cindy, I'm hoping. So it'll be worth the wait. I'm so excited about it. Anyway, guys, okay, I'm going to get off of here, get pictures taken. These will be on my Etsy tonight. I will post the picture and the links, and we'll see you tomorrow. We'll be live again tomorrow, and we're going to make another design. I'm excited. This guy with the chocolate bunny is Saturday's design, and I got something else for tomorrow. And actually, it is a wall. You want to see what it is for tomorrow? No. I want to surprise you, but it is for the wall or the front door. It is a wall design, and it's not quite a wreath, but it's an awesome design. You're going to like it. So that's tomorrow. Awesome. Carol, you're so welcome. All right, guys, have a wonderful evening, and we will see you guys back here tomorrow. All right, have a nice night, and please come back, and then please follow Holidays and ask to join Holidays Designer Circle. It's going to be a great weekend. Bye, guys.